In this video, I'm going to show you how to add interactive elements to your project, to your page. So right here, I've created kind of my own fake news site as an example for you. And I've decided that I want to put a video in this section. So I'm talking about the Jungle Book here, and so maybe I want to do a little video like trailer or something of the Jungle Book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to share it. So, you know, if you're on some other site, if you're doing, you know, an infogram or a pictochart or a Google map, you usually go to share or publish or embed, and then you'll get the embed code. So in this case, I want to click embed, and I get this embed code here, so I can just copy it, but I want mine to be a little bit different. I want it to be a little smaller since there's not a lot of room there. So let's see, I can make it any of these sizes, but I actually want it to be a little bit smaller than that, so I'm going to do 300, and then it gives me the proportional dimension. So then I'm just going to copy this all, and I'm going to go into my code, and I've created a container here that I want to put this video in. So I'll go ahead and paste my code and save it, and we'll see what it looks like. And the reason that I put a container around it is because sometimes it's difficult to change how the embedded element looks from the embed code. Sometimes you don't have a lot of control over that. But what you do have control over is the container that you put it in. So if I go back to the internet and I go to my site and refresh, you can see that I have my video in here. Well, I would like my video over to the right side so that the text can kind of flow around it and it can sort of balance out this weekend box office that I also have in there. So I'm going to go back to my code, and I'm going to give some style to my container. So this is inline style. So if you're just styling, you know, one particular element, you can do it in your style sheet. I could give this container an ID and then style that ID in my style sheet. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and do what's called inline styling. So I just say style equals, and then I want to float it to the right, so it'll go on the right side, and then the text will kind of flow around it. So let me save that and then see what this looks like. Refresh here. Yeah, and then that's pretty much what I want. The only problem I see here is that these words are pretty close to my video, so I want a little bit more space. So what you do when you want to put space between one piece of content and another piece of content is use margin. So I'm going to go back to my text editor, and I'm going to say that I want the margin on the left to be about 10 pixels. Give that a little bit of space. So I'll refresh here, and now you can see that the words aren't pushed right up against my video. So that's how you go about embedding interactive elements, and it's really what you've been doing all semester. So there's nothing really too different about it, but that is how you would do it in your code. You'll note that I did embed a video. This is in one of my my teasers, okay? So this is my main story. This is a teaser. So you cannot do a video for one of your main interactive elements because you didn't actually create it. So any of your interactive elements in your main story should have been created by you. But you can include, you know, things like a video, or, you know, I included this little weekend box office, these numbers in here, and it'll definitely get you creativity points. So that is all for this video.